Hello, I want to start out and read a very powerful quote by a gentleman by the name of Nikos Morkogiannis, a very powerful business expert in the world that I think that I need to share with you today. And he stated in his book, he said, "Purpose is the game of champions. Only strong-minded men and women, adults with powerful intellect and real character and spines of steel are suited for it." And that's what I want to communicate to you. And hopefully we've been able to communicate that to you through telling you my story, give you an opportunity to go through some of the resources with the athlete and the coach, so that now that you will truly understand that purpose is truly the game of champions. So now the game is on. This is Donald Jenkins again. I want to welcome you for taking time out of your busy schedule to get some very important information on another powerful teaching insight that we're going to be sharing with you today about the purpose of the competitive spirit. And we truly want to communicate to you that you are truly playing the game of champions. And that's what these presentations are all about, because there's a champion on the inside of you. And hopefully right now we've ignited that champion on the inside of you. And we're going to give you some more insight to ignite that champion on the inside of you. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what I want you to do again. Go get yourself a notepad, a pen, so that you can take copious notes again. Pop yourself some popcorn. Call someone up on the telephone. And I'm telling you, this is going to be another exciting time that we truly understand how to win with purpose. Okay? So we're going to start with revisiting what we call the game of life. And we define that in some of our other videos. And we're going to go back and revisit that again, because truly we want you to understand that it is an opportunity. All right? The game of life is an opportunity. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that don't take advantage of the opportunity because they don't have a high purpose IQ. And that's what we are allowing you to understand, and how to do is to have that high purpose IQ so that you can truly seize this opportunity. Now, here's what you do with that opportunity. All right? Because sometimes we can have an opportunity, but we might not understand what we need to do with that opportunity. So here's what you do with the opportunity called the game of life. It is your ability to combine your character with a sense of purpose. I'm sure that you had some times in your life where you may have acted out of character. So now you understand the insight of how to combine your character with a sense of purpose so that you can maximize your skills for success as an individual and as a professional. In other words, the game of life, there's two sides to it. We can maximize your skills as a person, and we can maximize your skill as a professional. And that's what you need to understand. That's why you need to raise up your purpose IQ, so you understand how to maximize those skills for success, because we all want to be successful in life. So now let's talk about the spirit of competition, because every day you get out of bed, guess what? You are entering into a world of competition. We live in a world of competition. There are businesses that's trying to compete to get your business. You may have had to compete to get the job that you have. You might have to compete to keep the job that you have. You might have to compete, for a relationship. That's if you're not married, okay? So competition is all around us, okay? We compete every day, and that's why it's important that you understand the purpose of your competitive spirit, so that you can leverage your competitive spirit and allow it to work for you and not against you. Because there's time, even me as an athlete, a very competitive nature background as an athlete, there's times where we can abuse our competitive spirit, because we always say it like this: if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will abuse it. And there's times that I did. There's times where I thought that competition, meant to squash my competition. All right, it meant to belittle my competition and elevate myself. That's a myth that corporations and businesses have painted to us, but that is not the purpose of the competitive spirit. It's not to belittle someone and elevate yourself. It's not to just squash your competition. All right, your purpose, the purpose of your competitive spirit is so much more greater than those things that I just mentioned, and that's why we're going to give you a little bit more insight, so that you can truly understand what the purpose of your competitive spirit is. So let's dive a little bit deeper into it. All right, we've gotten the myth, we've thrown it out the window. We can no longer use that one again. All right, so we're going to give you a little more insight, so that now you can have this thing working for you, and now you can win in every aspect of your life. So let's look at the word competition. It is the act or the process of competing. You go through that act every day. We just talked about that. Now, to compete means to strive against someone, for victory, or to strive against another for victory. You're striving against something to get some type of victory. Now, your Creator put within you the hunger, the craving to be victorious in every aspect of your life. Okay, so now we understand that we have to strive against something or someone in order to be victorious in life. Now, here's one thing that I want you to understand when it comes to the game of life. Because in the game of life, it's a little different than when we're talking about an athletic game where we're competing, for victory in those particular games. Because in the game of life, the scoreboard does not determine whether you're victorious or not. Because I'm sure that you can agree, just like me, you know my story, that there are times when the scoreboard might not look like you are winning. You might be down 20 points. You might be behind and there's no time left on the clock. Okay, so you're in a position where it doesn't look like you're going to win. Now, the game of life is different, because in the game of life, it's not a matter of what the scoreboard is saying. It's all about whether you have an awareness of your competitive spirit that's on the inside of you. That determines whether you're winning. All right, because when you are aware of your competitive spirit, there's a magic that happens. Okay, there's something that happens that we want to show you how to tap into. And that's why we're bringing these type of training to you, because we want you to be aware of what's going on so that you can win in the game of life. You don't be looking up at the scoreboard trying to determine whether you're a winner or not. No, you understand that once you achieve a greater awareness of your competitive spirit, now you have achieved the thing that will allow you to make a comeback. You achieve the thing that will allow you to win in every aspect of your life. Because here's one thing you got to understand, is that competition is a process. There are going to be times that you're going to lose. There's going to be times that you're going to win. Okay? That's the process of competition. Now, there's a purpose for that. You were designed to win and lose. You were designed to experience that. Because if you didn't experience the situations of winning and losing, you would not know the purpose of your competitive spirit. Isn't that powerful? Because God wanted you to know the purpose of your competitive spirit. That's why He put you in a situation where you can win and where you can lose. Now, even if you're a winner, we want to show you how to have an edge so that you can release more potential on the inside of you. Because here's how we define what the competitive spirit is. We want to go ahead and reveal this to you. Okay? We define the competitive spirit as purpose in motion. All right? That's the first part of the definition. In other words, you understand that once your awareness of your competitive spirit is there, that causes you to be a winner, guess what? You can keep purpose in motion at all times. All right? That's why we say it doesn't depend on what the clock is saying, what the scoreboard is saying, but as long as you're able to keep that purpose in motion. Remember my situation? How all the situations that I faced, the challenges I faced, I was able to keep purpose in motion because of my competitive spirit on the inside of me. Okay, so the competitive spirit is keeping purpose in motion. Okay, so that you can drive work ethics to push the envelope of your potential. I'm gonna say it again. It is purpose in motion that drives your work ethics. In other words, you continue to improve. You go through the process of improvement. That's why you need to recognize and have an awareness of your competitive spirit, because now your work ethics is going to allow you to continue to improve, to continue to expand. All right? That's what life is all about. See, you're a winner if you continue to expand. You lose if you stop expanding, because you can look like you're winning but still not growing, therefore you're losing. All right? That's why you need to understand the purpose of your competitive spirit, because it puts you in this situation where you're able to drive your work ethics. There are champions that continue to improve their game. Tiger Woods is one of them. We can think of many that continue to improve their game. All right, even though they're winners, because they want to push the envelope of their potential. In other words, there's more on the inside of you. We want you to not be average. We don't want you to have a Yugo mentality. We want you to have a Ferrari mentality. You are sophisticated. All right. That's why you need to know the purpose of your competitive spirit, because you are sophisticatedly designed. There's more potential on the inside of you. All right. We want you to go from just being average to being above average, to operate within the realm of your sophistication. Doesn't that sound good? The realm of your sophistication. All right. We want to make sure that we're able to take you to that place. So it's your awareness of your competitive spirit. All right. That allows you to win in the game of life. And that's what these presentations are designed to do. Now today what we're doing, we're introducing